Oh boy. Okay. Well, dinner's going. Thanks for hanging out with me while I got the pot roast going. It's a venison pot roast from the doe that Lucas got this season. And that's just how we do it. We do it slow in the crock pot, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's all done. But welcome to all the new subscribers. Thanks for subscribing to my channel. Hopefully you guys hang out with us and just kind of check out what we have going on here. It's a small backyard homestead is what I would call it. We are just trying to obtain food sustainability, not 100% to where we don't have to go to the store. It's not in there yet, Henny Penny. This is Henny Penny. Come here. It's not, that one has the other animal feed in it. She's gonna go help herself. That's my hen that I saved who got attacked by a hawk, and it dislocated her leg and ripped her back open, and I thought she was gonna die because usually paralyze them, but she lived. I brought her inside. I got the hawk off of her, shooed him away, got her, brought her inside, kept her immobile in a laundry basket. Thought for sure I was gonna wake up to a dead chicken the next morning, and she was alive. So I ended up hand feeding her and hand watering her and keeping her in the house for a week, and then she decided that she needed to be a house chicken. So once she was all healed and was able to go back outside, she would sit in the windows and watch whatever I was doing. She'd be in the kitchen window in the morning watching me when I made my coffee. She would run at the back door to knock on it, hoping somebody would open it so she could sneak inside. And one time when we went to the hunting camp, we had all the kids' rooms, everybody's beds were made. Like, we really got everything situated before we left town, because we were going to come home. We were going for a longer period of time. I think it was a 4-day stint, and we were going to come home and just be able to unload and relax. No, that's not what happened. The back door got left askew, and she knew where all of the doors were in the old house, and she found it open. And not only did she decide to spend the whole 4 days in there, but she brought a few of her friends in there as well. So we came home to a house full of chicken poop. They went in every single room that a door was open. Most of the poop was in the dining room and the kitchen and living room area. So I had to get that cleaned up. I was so mad. And they also laid eggs in the house as well. So we had about probably a good handful of eggs that we found in the house too. So, but yeah, so she's pretty much my pet chicken. But what we're doing right now, besides I'm gonna give you an update on everything we have going on too, because we have a lot has been happening in the last few days. But what I'm gonna do now is mix up some chicken feed. It made national news. So we had heard rumors of this. First it started with the cattle feed, the Producer's Pride cattle feed being poisoned. So we heard that, and now we've been hearing about the chickens and the Producer's Pride feed from Tractor Supply is causing them to not lay and reducing their egg production. Now, in the wintertime, chickens slow down anyway. That's a common kind of known fact. But to not get eggs for a long period of time is unusual. It's usually a short stint. And I want to say that our egg production, it was like none the whole summer. And we did feed Producer's Pride. I even got a bag of it right here. See, it's empty. But this is, I mean, I bought it. I had no problem buying their feed because it's supposed to be a 16% layer pellet, which means it's supposed to promote laying, not stop it. So this summer I attested it to I chalked it up to it being hot. It was really, really hot here this summer. We're in Northeast Florida, so it was hot. But then other people in colder areas and just all over who commonly feed that food started kind of reporting the same thing. And even though I can't say for sure that my hens weren't laying this summer, like we started getting eggs in October again on a regular, but then hens went broody and they caught me. I didn't check the egg box, and so Henny Penny was sitting on some eggs. But even though I can't say for sure, in my experience, that it's that chicken feed as to why they're not laying, I'm not gonna risk it just to save a few dollars. I pay $14 for that bag. It's only a 40-pound bag. So to kind of give you an idea, I probably go through two to three of those, I'm gonna say 2 bags a week. So 8 bags a month. You do the math. I teach history, not math. So I'm gonna go ahead and mix up chicken feed from the black seed, the black oil, sunflower seeds, flaxseed, mullen. I got flaxseed, and cracked corn and oats. My feed store didn't have rolled oats, so I couldn't get those. They didn't have big bags of the sunflower seed and flaxseed and mullen. I don't know how to say it. I'm sorry. So what I'm going to do is it's mostly going to be oats and corn on the bottom, and then I'll mix the other stuff in on top because she said to check back this Friday. A lot of people are starting to mix their own feed like this because all of this is coming out, and it was actually, they talked about it on Tucker Carlson last night. So it's Purina is the one that produces the Producer's Pride. They're claiming it's not anything changed with their feed. Now, they're just saying that. Nobody's going in and doing any kind of like investigating to see if it's true, but we're going to err on the side of caution to the point that I won't even buy their rabbit feed anymore. Right now I'm cutting Tractor Supply off completely unless they only have a piece of equipment that I can't get anywhere else. We are going to full on go supporting local feed stores and small farm, small business seed producers. We order from Baker's Creek. We do Seed Saver Exchange. So we are going to just really start paying attention to where we're sourcing all of our stuff, our animals, because they are ultimately a source of food for us. And we don't want to put anything that's I'm not one of those, it has to be totally organic kind of a people, but I don't, if I can help it, I want to have the best quality meat available to me and food available to me as possible. So, but trust me, if Publix has chicken on sale, buy one get one free, I'll be going and buying packs of chicken. So don't get me wrong, I am not one of those, it has to be 100% organic or whatever. But for this sake, to keep getting eggs, because we want eggs, we like eggs, we're gonna go ahead and change up this feed. So I'm gonna mix this up real quick, and then we're gonna go check on the rabbits. And I got some other stuff to show you that's going on. We got some announcements, and I'm gonna start trying to at least upload shorts daily, some kind of upload daily, and long videos we will probably try to get at least one long video, if not 2, done a week. So stick with us. We're just a small town, little backyard farm, and trying to kind of do what we can to implement things that our grandparents did. So we've got news on the house build. I've got news on the garden. I've got obviously rabbit news because I've been uploading shorts with the babies. So we're gonna, I'm just gonna give you an all-around update on everything we have going on. If you have any comments or questions, let me know. And this recipe for the chicken food I kind of stole from Doug and Stacy at Doug and Stacy's homestead, and I'll put a link to their videos down below. he's really kind of staying up on what's going on with the whole chicken feed situation. But that's where I got most of the ingredients that I was able to source. I was not able to source everything on their list because everybody is doing this. So now we're running into, they don't have it in stock. So I got to check back Friday. But let me go ahead and get this mixed up and then we'll go kind of do a walkabout. So just hang tight with me. I'm going to kind of fast forward through this now. Okay, that's it. That is our mix that we're gonna start giving our chickens. I don't have a scoop in here, but they are definitely getting every single piece that I dropped. So let's go ahead and just give them a handful. Penny. Oh, she's right there. That's not Henny Huffset. Okay. All right. Now that wore me out, let's go check on the rabbits. This is definitely wearing me out. It is so hot here for January right now. It is really hot. Hold on. Okay, well, that's a little bit better. We're gonna walk over here to the rabbits, see what's going on with them. Don't need a close-up of my face. I got dust all over me. Hopefully they are doing good. My breeder thinks that she is definitely feeding them because, number one, I don't have any dead kits yet, so we will check on them. She just thinks that she might be a late feeder, so let's just come on over in here. Good morning or afternoon. I didn't bring her any treats. Normally I bring her treats if I'm gonna come in here and kind of mess with the babes. Can I check your babes? Let's see. Hopefully everybody's good. There they are. So they are kind of wrinkly. I know, I'm looking at your babies. Let me see here. But they don't look like they don't have plump. Well, I don't know. I'm gonna let Deborah take a look and see. But everybody's doing fine. They're all here. I know, I'll put them back. Hear them? They want you to feed them, Mama. They're always hungry. So we're going to cover these little guys up. I'm going to put her nest box back. She had it. Take care of your babies. They're right there. I got you some fresh hay. I'm going to give you in just a minute, too. Yeah. Oh, that's a good mama. She is a good mama. So, these are satins. These guys are 100% purebred, so I'm really kind of hoping that this litter makes it for sure. Let's check. Since we're here, we're gonna go ahead and close her up. But since we're here, so far, like I said, we have all 7 are still, they're still doing it. So they're still alive. So let me check in here for eggs quickly, just to see if we have any. Oh, we have 2 ladies sitting. You're not broody, you're laying, right? All right, nothing more since this morning. Henny Half Cent is, oh, excuse me, still broody. And oh, there we go. Bulldozer going down the street. All right, let's keep on. Okay, sorry for the ride. So I'm also getting over having a cold, which happens. So I'm still kind of congested and everything, but we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do some updates on what we have going on here. So if you're wondering, we have finally been approved with our permits. We have absolutely nothing stopping us from moving forward with construction, except for the site work that we get to do to finally finish getting everything ready. But it is staked out. Can you see my chair? So it's staked out. The corner starts here, and it is going to go to where the old house is. And if you can see this chair that I have right here, that's about where my front porch is going to be. It's kind of right next to the door-ish, where the front door is going to be. So hopefully I'll have more updates on our house build soon. But we're so ready. We're so ready, and we're just ready. We're just ready to get this going. Like, we are so excited to finally be getting back over here, because this is home. Where we're currently at it's just not. So another thing, our neighbor sold her house, and they are really cleaning the property up. And if you've ever looked at some of our old garden videos, there was always like a camper kind of in the background. I tried to avoid it a lot, but the camper's gone. It's amazing. So the bee yard is still a mess. I'll show it to you. I lost the hive with the lid off. I lost it. They absconded. There was a high amount of wax moths in there, but both end hives are still active. I have a nuke on reserve and a package of bees that I'm coming so that I can share how to install a package versus a nuke. And then we're going to do so many splits this year. We lost our leaf at the hunting camp because they are selling the land. They're selling it for 6,000 acres for a solar field because they're going green. I don't know how chopping down thousands and thousands of trees is going greener, but that's what they're doing. And to me, that's very sad. I know people are all about solar energy. If you want to do that, if you want to do solar, then give everybody money to put solar panels on their house and go that route. Don't cut down 6,000 acres of trees. It used to be a tree farm, and now it's going away. So we won't be able to go up there to catch bees anymore, but we're going to try to install some traps around here, if anything, to catch our own hives when they swarm back. This area right now is kind of limited on what's growing. Doesn't really get that much sun, so what grew just has kind of been lackluster. The kale and the spinach have really started taking off, but everything else in this area has kind of fizzled. But look at this. this we are so excited about. These lettuces, we have been having fresh lettuce in our salads all winter. The cabbages look like they could use a little water. So do the mustards at the end. So I might turn the sprinkler on here because we didn't get as much rain as we thought we were gonna. And the lettuces, actually the greens, I'm gonna turn the sprinkler on. We're gonna do that because they're definitely needing some water. Can you see that down there? How they're just kind of like a little wilty. They're saying, water me, I need water, I'm thirsty. Which I'm thirsty too. So the herb box fell. The carpenter ants finally got a hold of the wood and they totally got it to where it just went and fell. We rescued all of the herbs that we could. I've got to get some of them still planted in bigger pots. But we are getting a greenhouse. We're not getting one. Steve is building me one. And he has started on it and it's going to be kind of big. So we have had the windows. I think I've shown a video of my tack room where we've been storing the windows. We've had those. We were able to get okay, we save everything off of jobs. Steve, I mean, he will bring home, if he's taking a deck apart, he brings the wood home because why put it in a landfill when you can build raised beds? So like we try to repurpose anything and everything we can because why waste it? Why go put it in a landfill when we can put it to better use for the rest of its days until it rots and falls apart or whatever? So that's what we build our raised beds out of, and that's what we are using some of the reclaimed boards for, is to help with our greenhouse. The windows that we're using for the greenhouse are reclaimed from a sunroom where we helped a friend of ours' parents take the windows out because they were getting new ones. So we kept them, and they're so cool. They're really awesome windows. They are huge, and instead of going like little windows up and down, they are like full-on sliding windows, so you could really open the windows up for ventilation if you need to. So this is what's going to be the greenhouse. Now right now all we've got done, or I say we, he's only been working on it since Sunday. Today's Tuesday, so he did Sunday and Monday. But this is, and I'm a fluffy girl, so that should tell you something, but this is how big this greenhouse is. He said 13 by 13 it's gonna be. So I am so excited. You just don't even know how excited I am for this greenhouse. These are the frames for the windows. So can you see that? Not really. Let me back up. See if I can get it in the frame. There you go. That's the window frame. So the windows go in there. And this is the frame compared to me. I am 5'7", and I'm in this whole frame. And the windows are full doors, so like they will slide so you can fully open them. It's going to be absolutely awesome. I'm so excited. Like I cannot wait for this to be built. So all of this we did get cleaned up. It was a mess we had going on over here, but we've gotten this cleaned up. And originally the greenhouse was we were gonna take down the sweet gum tree at the end and we were gonna build it there, but we would have to take the tree down and then grind the stump, and sweet gums are just the biggest hassle to get rid of because they will even grow out of the smallest little leftover roots. So when we were over here the other day and we were cleaning up, so the herb box was right there. That's where the herb box was right here. This whiteboard right here was actually one of the supporting boards. So that was the herb box in that area. And when we cleaned all of that up, he moved the picnic table and we cleaned up all of the weeds and everything over here and started chopping the roots on that weed tree and talked about it. We're like, well, if we chop this big branch here, so this is gonna come down, this big branch here, then we'll be able to put the greenhouse here. So we kind of talked about it, and I'm glad we did. This gets full sun, and it's gonna be so pretty. I'm so excited. I'm just so excited for the greenhouse. Other than that, this is what we have going on. We're getting ready to start planting potatoes. We have some seeds started. We've got more broccoli going. We've got cauliflower, more cabbage, things that we still got to plant out. We've got seedlings up. We're incubating eggs. They have not been in for a full 8 days. I could candle them, but I'm kind of waiting until they're a little bit more developed so I can do a short on that. So stay tuned for that short. We've got garlic, we've got onions, collards, turnips, romaine lettuce, all different kinds of lettuces over here, cabbages, spinach, mustard greens. And we are filling all of this in with wood chips again, leaf mulch, and then this summer we're just gonna pack on the grass because we are gonna try and go full no dig if we can, just to really continue to build up this soil so that we have a good healthy garden. We're still expanding out here. Just you know, it's wintertime. We're not doing trees yet. We haven't figured that out. We have a lot on our plate with the house build and everything. So thanks for hanging out with me. I will plug in a little video of the venison pot roast when it's done tonight, just at the end, just to show you what it looks like, because it's so delicious. It's so good. But thanks for hanging out with me. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you just for caring about what we have going on here. And please, please, please just keep saying little prayers for our little kits, and that she's gonna take care of them and keep feeding them. I am so nervous that I'm gonna lose this litter. Like, I'm really nervous. So just keep sending those positive thoughts and prayers our way for the little babies. I really hope that they all make it. Right, so far, let's see, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, we're on day 3. All 7 of them are still with us. So yeah, just thank you for caring. Thank you for hanging out with us, and invite your friends. I will put Doug and Stacy's link down in the bottom if you want more information on what's going on with the chicken feed. He has put out like several videos in the last couple of days. He is on top of it. So Doug and Stacy, check them out. They just have a really great information on homesteading and, you know, backyard farming, which is basically what we do too. So again, welcome all the new subscribers to Bees and Blossoms. My name is Kaya and my husband is Steve, and we just really appreciate you guys checking us out. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.